morning, guys. So I just got done with a workout. It's about 5, I think 5:20, 5:15, and I kind of want to demonstrate just a little bit about what's something that's important about working out is having your cool down. It's hard for me to talk, so I'm gonna hopefully just show you guys, demonstrate, and then I'll be recording over, and I hope that works out pretty well. Alright, so it's gonna seem kind of weird, but we've got a few things I'm gonna demonstrate today. So here we go.
Now, like I said, this is kind of weird to look at, but this is what is called knocking on the door, and it's comes from Qigong a little bit. And essentially what I am doing here is kind of basically just taking one hand and smacking it on the front down by my side, and then taking the other hand and smacking on my back, and then moving up to the chest, as you see here, and then moving up to just right behind the neck. Essentially, I like to do this exercise right after a workout for the cool down, because I feel that it's really good about just kind of a simple thing to do, and it's also good at stimulating the energy throughout your body. And you don't really I think that's something important, because after you work out, if you don't properly cool down, you can actually experience a little bit of lack of energy for a while, and I feel like this kind of takes you out of that really quickly. You're able to feel energized and well adjusted just after your workout, instead of feeling that groggy feeling that you might. And each point on the body serves a different purpose. The back is where the energy flows. The stomach and the chest and the neck are more of the positions where you might feel the blocks in your system, or to release that energy from you. And as you see, I'm now working my way down my body, and right there at the belly again. And I try to have a very slow breath. I don't know if you can hear that as I go through this exercise here. And now I'm starting to kind of just flop a little bit. And now we're moving on to the next exercise, which is just simply, especially after a chest workout, this was really good. Leaning back, getting a good breath, opening the chest out, really just accepting the world. I feel like this is good. For one thing, it stretches my chest out, stretches your chest out to be able to, open up those fibers a little bit, but also just kind of get a good breath. And now I kind of took this from a little bit of yoga. It's obviously not a yoga move, but I decided to take a little bit from it. And I like to do this it helps me to feel good, more accepting. And I've heard a study that says that when you have your hands wide about, just like right there, that you become accepting, and you're much more happier about yourself and about the world around you. And so I integrate this to more help for that feeling of gratitude and for happiness and enjoyment. And I don't know if you can see it too, but I like to smile when I'm at the top. Now this is another Qigong move. It's actually probably the most basic of all the Qigong moves, and it's probably the easiest to teach. It is called pushing the wave. And this is a good exercise as well. All the Qigong exercises are good for, and yoga and anything else, or Tai Chi or anything else that you can find are really good for post-exercise, for cool downs, because they help calm you down, but allow you to really stimulate the energy within your body and allow it to flow. Especially when you integrate that with stretches, which allow the muscles to be able to relax a little bit and not to feel that really high delayed onset fatigue syndrome, or muscle soreness as they call it. They call it DOMS. Be able to really integrate with that, you're really able to have a great workout, but also being able to feel great afterwards too. Sometimes, I think I always feel great, but I feel a lot more calm, a lot more ready to take on ideas and things right after this instance of doing Qigong. And as you see, I kind of stepped forward there, just a little too late for that notice, but switching feet. I kind kind of just take a couple breaths here. Now this is actually something I saw in a video once of Qigong, and it was actually one of the few things that I actually really gathered from it. And I don't really know what this is called. It's kind of, I think, the funkiest looking. I think I would want to call it the butterfly, because a lot of movements involve fluttering of the hands and the finger. Now right here there was a hiccup, and so it's a very short demonstration of what I actually did. This is I think it's a yoga asana. It's a very quick, butchered version of what I actually did, but I just wanted to at least get you guys an idea. And I like doing this because yoga still integrates that mind-body connection, but it also integrates more stretching techniques. I didn't work out my lower body, but I still feel that the deep lunge and the cobra stretch are really good at stretches as well. And then I come back up here, and then you actually can't see me, but basically I have my arm at a 90-degree angle trying to stretch my chest there. This again was part of that section that got cut off. And now I'm actually stretching here. Just you always want to stretch the muscles around and the muscles that you worked out, because you want to keep your flexibility, and sometimes that tightness that can be created from exercise will, cause tension and also some extra soreness afterward. And you really want to be able to stretch to get out that lactic acid buildup, and it also helps you maintain your flexibility. And now I'm going to actually show you the stretch I'm doing. I grab the tip of my fingers there to pull up my arm, my back just a little bit. Didn't want to do it too badly there, just to give a nice stretch. That's actually definitely more stretching my chest than the other exercises were right there. Now I'm switching my arms. Kind of the same thing. Now just kind of opening my chest up there. Definitely kind of trying to stretch that interior part, since it's been worked pretty hard the last 45 minutes or so. I hope I'm breathing. And now my favorite part of the cool down is essentially just take a moment to just relax and rest, and just allow your mind to calm down before you go and attack the day.
Essentially, that is it of my cool down that I do every morning. It is a little bit different depending upon what I just worked out, but that's pretty much the sum of it. I'm sorry about the hiccup there. For some reason I didn't record again. My bad there. But I hope this was good and helpful for you at home, or at the gym that you work out in, that you'll be able to now have a better idea of how to cool down. Sometimes it's just not as taught as well as it should be when it comes to exercise. So this was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.